In a public school, the ratio of girls to boys is 3 to 2. There are 950 students in the school. 80% of the boys in the school take the bus to school. How many boys take the bus to school? And so it says that 80% of the boys in the school take the bus to school. But the question is, how many boys are there in the school? Well, we know that there are 950 students in the school, and we know that the ratio of boys to girls is 3 to 2. And so here, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to find one equal part. And one equal part is going to be 950 divided by 3 plus 2. And we get 3 plus 2 because we use the numbers in the ratio. 3 plus 2. Next, we say 950 divided by 3 plus 2, and 3 plus 2 is 5. So we say 950 divided by 5, and 950 divided by 5 is definitely 190. And so one equal part is going to be equal to 190. Next, we have to figure out the number of boys. Now, the number of boys is going to be equal to 2 equal parts, or 2 shares. And so if we know that one equal part is 190, the number of boys in the school is going to be 2 times 190, and 2 times 190 is 380. And so that means that the number of boys in the school is 380. But they say that 80% of the boys in the school take the bus to school. And so that means it's going to be 80% of 380. 80% of 380 would represent the amount of boys that take the bus to school, 80% of 380. And so the number of boys that take the bus to school is 80% of, and when we say of, we mean multiply. So 80% of 380. And we can write 80% as a fraction. That's going to be 80 over 100. And we write 380 as a fraction. And we have it as 380 over 1. Next, we multiply. We say 80 multiplied by 380. And that gives us 30,400. And we have 100 multiplied by 1, and that gives us 100. So we have 30,400 divided by 100. And when we divide these two, we get 304. And so that means that the number of boys that take the bus to school is going to be 304 boys. And so 80% of the boys take the bus to school, which is 304 boys. Next, we need to figure out, it says in a public school, the ratio of boys to girls is 3 to 2. There are 950 students in the school. If 58% of all students take the bus to school, how many girls take the bus to school? So it says that 58% of all students take the bus to school. And so let's figure out what is that? What is 58% of all students? So the number of students that take the bus to school as girls or boys is going to be 58% of the total population of the school. So it's going to be 58% multiplied by 950. And 58% represented as a fraction is 58 over 100. And we multiply it by 950 over 1. Next, we say 58 times 950, and that gives us 55,100. And then we have 100 times 1, and 100 times 1 is simply 100. Next, we divide these two, and when we divide these two, we get 551. So that means that the total number of students that take the bus to school, whether it be boys or girls, is 551. But we want to determine how many girls take the bus to school. But we know that the total number of students that take the bus to school is 551. That includes boys and girls. And from our previous question, we learned that 304 boys take the bus to school. And so we take 551, that's the total number of students who take the bus to school, and we subtract that with 304 because this is the total amount of boys who take the bus to school. And so when we subtract them, we get 247. And so that means that there are 247 girls that take the bus to school. And that's the answer to this question.